my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to yet another weekend vlog. Hi, hello! Today is Friday. It is nearing the end of the day, and earlier today I was working a little bit, and then I got personally victimized by a lactose-free yogurt. It was not fun. My stomach still was ruined. I'm feeling better now, thank goodness. But I'm here to start this vlog officially. I'm not really entirely sure what I'm going to be up to this weekend. I do have a live stream tomorrow, which is going to be a productivity live stream. I don't really know what I'm going to be working on, possibly world building more for Project Dragon and my kingdom and my realm of Rivar, you know, all that kind of stuff. Or I could be working on some critique partner work, reading through manuscripts, which might be what I do depending on how I feel tomorrow. But I have that, and then Sunday is book club with my friends. We're talking about Pet by Akwaeke Emezi. It was my choice this time, and I'm very happy with my choice because it was really good. But this weekend, I am planning on hopefully finishing up 2 books for another video. One of them is an ebook, one of them is an audiobook, so hopefully they'll go pretty quick. Usually audiobooks do go really quickly for me, so when I'm just like doing random things like crocheting or something, I'll be listening to that. Hopefully at some point, maybe probably today, tonight, I'll be reading that ebook and getting through it. For this specific video, and this weekend really, once I'm done both of those, which I'm hoping to do pretty quickly, I would like to read either one of these 2 books or both of them or something, however I feel. I have The Hat Makers by Tamsin Merchant, which is a middle grade, which I am reading because of Desi, because I'm part of her Patreon group, and we're doing a book, like a read along for this book, and I'm really excited to read it because it is a middle grade, so it'll go really quickly. And I have Kings of the Wyld by Nicholas Eames, which I started yesterday, and that's why I have a pen in the middle of it, and I'm currently on page 24. I started it like a half hour before Critical Role started, so that's why I only got a little ways into it, but I already really like it. I really like the vibes. It feels like the beginning of a D&D campaign, which is why I love it so much. I'm so excited. I'm really just so excited about this. So those are the 2 books that I am planning on reading, hopefully. I also have those 2 classics that I still have on the go that I might try and finish one of them. I don't really know how this weekend is going to go reading wise, but other than that, things are great. Things are going well. I ended up filming a random video this week regarding my world building for Project Dragon specifically, and my like process of like developing ideas and then getting them to the drafting stage. So you guys will probably see that next week Friday possibly, or maybe this week Friday, I can't remember the exact day. So that'll be going up. So I am hopefully going to reorient these weekend vlogs back to more of a reading vlog as well, because I know that recently everything has been very writing and world building oriented on my channel, so we're gonna try and reorient the bus back on the right road. But yeah, I am excited for both of these books, and I have a feeling that these are both going to be really fast reads, so we shall see how they go. It's the weekend. I'm excited to just do a whole lot of nothing but read. I am gonna go upstairs and read, I do believe, for that other video, hopefully to get one of those done. But I will catch up with you guys a little later. Happy Saturday. I am here. I just finished my live stream. It was super productive. I ended up doing a whole bunch of world building stuff. I focused mainly on the history of the Brenham Empire, at least. I explained this a lot in my live stream, but I ended up creating a character, or a person, not a character, who is basically the reason that the Brenham Empire exists. Kind of like, and I created like how the Brenham Empire came to be, that kind of a thing, which is awesome. And then I did a little bit of work with the Nerian Empire itself, specifically for the Pantheon. And so I created the Pantheon of my world, and I have the old gods and the new gods. The old gods are my creation. The new gods are from the Forgotten Realms Pantheon of Dungeons and Dragons. So the Brenham Empire follows the 10, I've called them. They're the 10 main gods from the Forgotten Realms. There are like 30 different gods in the Forgotten Realms Pantheon. And so like all of those are like okay to be worshipped. It's just like what are the main gods of this empire. And then I've gone in and like decided that the Nerian Empire itself follows the old gods. So then I've gone in and started to create like the myths and legends around these and like the religion around these people, because one of the main aspects of their like belief in the Nerian Empire is that dragons are gifts of the gods. They are like basically children of the gods almost. They are children of the gods, and they are treated as like gifts of the gods because they were given to humanity by them, so they must be worshipped properly. And so I've like brought that into like Cydia is my goddess of the sky. She would be the mother of dragons, you know, after a liaison with Odinar and Yggdrasil. So Odinar is the god of earth and Yggdrasil is the goddess of beginnings. So a liaison between the three of them gave birth to these beasts, and it's just been really fun to like build a myth around these gods that would be known and worshipped and stuff like that, like a story that they would follow. Also, that my main character does not really believe. Like, she's like cool, like God, like I don't think dragons are gifts of the gods. I think they are just creatures like we are, which means we're all on equal ground kind of a thing. And they deserve to be protected and stuff like that. And I've also created the reason as to why the rest of the Reverend world and Kramark, like the world itself, except for the Nerian Empire, the rest of them, why they fight and hunt dragons to kill them, right? Because how did they start off as beings of godliness, you know, and then end up being murdered and killed basically just for heroics? So it's because it originated in the idea like thousands and thousands of years ago that these were the children of Cydia, which they are, and because she is a goddess of old, once they like took on the new gods, they had to eradicate everything from the old gods. So that was the original reason, and it's just kind of morphed into this killing of dragons has transformed into a quest for heroism and vanity. Because a lot of people now don't remember Cydia or even think of her because she's a god of old, and they haven't worshipped gods of old for centuries in the Brenham Empire. So that's that. I had a great time doing that in my live stream today. It was just a great time. But yeah, I am wearing a dress for the first time today, like first time of the year, because it's so nice and sunny, as you can tell by the completely white background. It's very sunny outside. And I'm awesome, but I think I'm gonna go change into something like super comfy, just like sweats and a big sweater. Why not? And I think I'm gonna read for the rest of the day. I did read a little bit more of the Kings of the Wyld. I am now on page 50 and I'm enjoying it a lot. It feels like a D&D campaign, but I think I might actually listen to my audiobook that I'm listening to for my other video to see if I can get that finished today. I don't know if I will because I like have barely started it. So we shall see, but I think I might do that and continue to maybe world build or do some crocheting, because I'm also crocheting because I finished this. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my Taylor Swift cardigan. She's huge, a lot bigger than I thought she was gonna be, but I'm very happy with her and she's so comfy. I have yet to add buttons or do the stars for the arms. I'm not sure if I will do stars for the arms. That's kind of like on the back of my mind. If I do, I'm gonna need to find like silvery yarn to do it, or like really light gray yarn. But I have buttons that I might put on. I like them a lot, but my mom said to wait a little bit to see if we go into a store at some point, if we can find like nice big black buttons, because the buttons that I have are like gold and silver, like shiny medallions. They're really pretty. But since I finished this last week before Critical Role, which was on Thursday, I finished this like the afternoon before. I needed something to do with my hands while I was watching Critical Role because it was so stressful that I always need to do something with my hands when I'm watching D&D. So I was like, what am I gonna make? I had basically an entire ball left of this white creamy color. So I was like, I'm gonna make a stuffed dragon. So I started that. I have his head and his body made, and I think 2 of his legs made. So I have to keep working on him for a bit. So I might do that and listen to the audiobook. So that's gonna be the rest of my afternoon. But yeah, it's been a good day so far, and I'm really happy with how things are going. I hope you guys are doing well. If you haven't yet, make sure to like this video because it really helps out my channel. And if you want to comment something but don't know what to comment a little sword emoji down below for my world building because it's very exciting. And for Kings of the Wyld because they got swords on the cover. But yeah, that's what's up. That's what's happening. And I will catch up with you guys a little later. Sunday and I'm here in bed with just a mess of hair. Please excuse that. It was pinned up today. I realized that I never actually jumped in and talked to you guys today. Today we went for breakfast really early, which sucked because of the time change. I got 5 hours of sleep, which like really affected me all day, but at least my waffle was like kind of tasty. It wasn't enough food. It was a very small waffle, but it was nice to get it out of the house for the first time in like months and go to a restaurant. And there was also like no one else in the restaurant because we went there so freaking early this morning. But yeah, I've been tired all day. I say that it is currently 1 in the morning and I'm not sleeping yet because I'm an idiot. Then I had a book club with my friends. We talked about Pet by Akwaeke Emezi, which was a good time. And my friend picked Son of a Trickster for the next one, so I'm excited to get that one probably later this month at some point when I go to the store, which is going to be very exciting because that'll be my first Indigenous Lit book of the year, which I need to read more Indigenous Lit, especially Canadian Indigenous Lit. It's one of the categories of reading, it's one of the aspects of my reading that I'm very lacking in is Indigenous literature, so need to branch out in that. And the rest of the day, I read a fair bit of Kings of the Wyld, and I am currently on chapter 29. I'm on page 260, and I'm loving this book so much. It is exactly like a D&D campaign. It has like dialogue-y tropes that I love. It's so funny, and the characters are just wicked great, and I'm loving it a lot. So I'm gonna keep going with this, but also tonight while I was watching Dimension 20, because I caught Dropout TV and I'm watching Dimension 20 Fantasy High Season 2, and I'm loving it, but I decided to try make a bookmark for the first time out of crochet, and I made a little buzzy bee. Oh, he's so cute. A little bee bookmark with a flower. And I realized that the yarn that I have is a little bit too thick to do proper bookmarks with, because like it's quite intense when it's sitting in the book. Like, it's very thick. I think it would work better if these were like more dainty and weren't weight 4 wool and were like weight 2, maybe weight 3. So I think I might do a batch of like really cheap wool and just like pick up like a yellow, a pink, a black, and a white kind of a thing, just to see and fiddle around with, because this is this is kind of fun. Friends also today told me that I should start selling some of my crochet stuff, because I just make so much. Like, I made this dragon friend in like 2 days watching Critical Role, and then yesterday listening to Cemetery Boys, which is the audiobook I was listening to, and I love him. Those little purple wings. I have yet to name her, because I want to name her something that I name a dragon from my Project Dragon that I'm working on, which I have not named any of the dragons yet, so we're gonna wait to see what her name is. But yeah, that's kind of my update. Tomorrow's Monday, yet again, which sucks. That just brings with it another week of work, so I should go to bed. And I will probably chat to you guys tomorrow. Hello my lovely friends, happy Monday. It is Monday, it's awesome. We're here. I'm hopping into my library to, of course, close out this vlog. It's been a good day so far. Done a fair bit of work, got some stuff done, got some things proofed, magazines edited. It's been a good day. Mom tried to make some bread today and it failed terribly. Our bread machine did something to it. I don't know what happened, but like, it's one of those automatic bread machines where you literally just put all the ingredients in and it literally mixes it and rises it and bakes it for you. So I don't know what went wrong. I think my dad is cackling right now because he knows how to, like, because my grandma used to make bread all the time, so he knows, and he's gonna make, instead of making like whole wheat bread, which we were trying, he's gonna make some white bread, I think, right now, because that usually works with that machine. So the house smells amazing, but the bread is not bread. It is crumbly dry. Falling apart, not a loaf of bread. So that was our escapades today, and we just went on a walk, and it's nice and cool, like it's cool, crisp outside. That's why my cheeks are a little bit rosy. But tonight, teaching as always. I'm also hoping to get a little bit of work done, perhaps on some critique partner work maybe, or just on my own work, or I'll throw everything out the window and just watch Dimension 20, because that's also a possibility. Maybe I'll read, who knows, but it's Monday and it feels like a definitive Monday. My brain was gone today, but I also felt like pretty productive, so it's pretty good. But thanks for hanging out with me this weekend. I got some things read, but you guys weren't really privy to that audiobook reading from me. That's for another video that's hopefully going up next week. But I did read about a half of Kings of the Wyld, which is awesome. I'm hoping to have that finished this week or this weekend. I would really like to read The Hatmakers this week as well. Finish that video that I'm filming so that I can get back to regular reading vlog schedules and continue my month of March. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in another video soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.